Hello viewers, I'd like to share this video which comprises of my BTech final year project entitled Design of Water Supply and Sanitation System for the Block 4 of GRIET Campus, Bachupalli, Hyderabad. My team members are Aishwarya, Manasa, Preeti, Spandana and Mrudula Hani. We all are students of Civil Engineering 2008-2012 batch. Our project has been guided by Professor Dr. G. Venkatramana, Head of the Department Civil Engineering. Need for protected water supply. Protected water supply means the supply of water that is treated to remove the impurities and made safe to public health. Objectives of water supply system: to provide wholesome water to the consumers for drinking purpose and to design and maintain the system that is economical and reliable. Wholesome water. The water that is fit for drinking, safe and agreeable, is called potable water. Chemically pure water is not to be confused with wholesome water. Chemically pure water is that water which is free from all kind of minerals, whereas wholesome water consists of essential minerals like calcium, etc. These are the requirements of a wholesome water. The first duty of the engineer is to determine the water demand and then to find suitable water sources from where the demand can be met. The various types of water demand are: domestic water demand includes residential water demand, industrial demand, institution demand, demand for public use, fire demand and losses and waste. But here we mainly concentrate on institution demand. This is the picture showing our project area, that is block 4 of GRIET. According to the codal provisions, the water supply requirements for institutional buildings can be seen here. Fire demand. It is very essential to calculate the water required to put out fire when any mishappenings take place. According to the Indian conditions, Cousin's formula gives the satisfactory results. The formula can be seen here. The losses in water distribution system should also be considered. Mainly the losses will be due to defective pipe joints, cracked pipes, broken pipes, faulty valves and faulty fittings. Pump. What is a pump? It is a device which sends water from lower head to higher head. These are the points to be observed in selecting a pump. It is very essential to calculate the horsepower of a pump to select the kind of pump we use. For residential purpose, we usually use 1 horsepower motor since it pumps water up to 80 feet. Pipes. Pipes convey raw water from the source to the required place in the distribution system. It is very essential to calculate the head loss due to friction and also the discharges in order to select the pipes. Requirements of pipe material. These are the requirements of a pipe material. What are the different types of pipes used? Cast iron pipes, steel pipes, RCC pipes, anti-corrosive pipes, galvanized iron pipes, PVC and plastic pipes. Cast iron pipes were used in ancient days. Galvanized iron pipes are used for sanitary purposes. PVC, that is UPVC or CPVC pipes, can be used in multi-storied buildings. Laying and testing are equally important to the suitability of pipe. Allowable leakage should be calculated, which is given here. Maintenance of pipes is essential because it helps in the longer lives of pipes. Appurtenances. The various devices fixed along the water distribution system are known as appurtenances. Some of the appurtenances are valves, fire hydrants and water meter. Types of valves: sluice valve, check valve, air relief valve, drain valve, score valve. Sluice valve. Sluice valves, these are the valves attached to the main water line. Check valves, these valves allow the water flow only in one direction. Air relief valves. These valves help in relieving air bubbles or air in the pipeline. Drain valves are used to drain off the water, that is wastewater. Terms related to plumbing. These are the terms related to plumbing. These are the following requirements of plumbing system in water supplies. This figure shows a typical house water connection which we can see in our streets. Stopcocks and bibcocks. Stopcock is a valve fitted at the end of communication pipe. Bibcock is also known as water tap, which we can see in our homes. Pipe fittings. These are some of the pipe fittings which include flanges, crosses, T's, elbows, bends, etc. Pressure head. The vertical height of the free surface above any point in a liquid at rest is known as pressure head. It is very essential to calculate pressure head for determining the pressure. Losses of head in pipes. The losses of head may be due to friction, due to sudden enlargement, due to sudden contraction, due to bends at entrance and at exit. These are the following formulae related to loss of head. Hardy-Cross method. It is an iterative method for determining the flow in pipe network systems where inputs and outputs are known but the flow inside the network is unknown. Hardy-Cross method, it is a conventional method used to solve pipe networks. It mainly uses two methods, that is either method of balancing heads or method of balancing potentials. Here, as a part of our project work, we considered a network and solved the network using Hardy-Cross method. We can also solve it using softwares like EPA-NET, LMNO, WesNet, etc. These pictures show our project area, that is fourth block. Sanitation system. Sanitation system, it is the main component in sanitation system is a septic tank. It is a small scale sewage treatment system common in areas with no connection to main sewage pipes. There are two types of septic system, one-stage septic system and two-stage septic system. In one-stage septic system, there will be no separate chamber for sludge disposal and sludge settling. Whereas in two-stage septic system, we have two separate chambers, each for sludge disposal and sludge settlement. This picture shows the septic tank present near our college. The design of septic tank. We have designed the septic tank. This is our proposed design. Finally, this shows the layout of a sewer system. The yellow dotted lines represent the septic tank. M1, M2, M3 represent manholes. The pipes from urinals are connected to the manholes, which in turn are connected to septic systems at septic tank. The results of the project work done. For drinking water purpose, we use galvanized iron pipes of 1-inch diameter from the sump tanks of the respective blocks of the college. For sanitation purpose, we use HDPE pipes of 1.5-inch diameter for 4th and 5th floors, whereas HDPE pipes of 1-inch diameter are used for 3rd, 2nd and 1st floors of the building. Since there is a slope greater than 2 from overhead tank to staff washrooms, HDPE pipes are used. We would like to express our gratitude to Nukaraju sir, Professor of Mechanical Engineering Department, Venkatraju sir, Lab in Charge Strength of Materials Lab, and also Prasad sir, Senior Plumber. I thank you one and all for viewing this video. Thank you.